Alright, guys. This is still day 7 off meth. I hope you like the intro, guys. Yeah. Okay, anyhow. I wanted to talk to y'all about how I went to prison, my charges, and, it's fucking crazy. So, I had to take my shirt off for story time, but it's story time now, so okay, about why I went to prison and what happened the first time. This is big boy prison I'm talking about. This ain't no little kiddie camp or nothing like that. This is real deal prison, people getting stabbed and fucking hit with the face with locks and shit like that. And I guess this is why I went to such a bad prison, was because of my charges. I got like hindering an officer, aggravated assault, what was it, home invasion, all kinds of fucking shit. Well, and I'm innocent too. That's the fucked up part. I was really a victim. I'm gonna let y'all in on that, how that happened. Okay, so I've been up for a few days, on one, messing around, as I like to say, and I'm wigging out, man. Somebody's been hacked my Facebook. They've been watching me through my fucking phone and all this shit. And I live in Calhoun, Georgia. I don't know if y'all know some fucking weird shit that goes on in Calhoun, Georgia. Let me tell you. Okay, so I mess around with the Hispanic girls, right? Latinas and whatnot, and they're all, I probably shouldn't be messing with. But, so I called one of them up, one of my ex-girlfriends. They all know each other too, man. I was a fucking idiot. I didn't know who to trust, so I'm like, look, somebody's been hacking my shit, blah, blah, blah. She said, well, you're on the side of Zach, you need to get out of there on the side of town you're at. You need to come over here. And I was like, oh, fuck. Now I'm really wigging out because she's like, she knows what's going on. She knows that she can't help me if I'm on this side of town, so I got to get on that side of town with her. So she like, grab all your shit and just come. You can come stay at my house. I'm like, what? Okay, now she wants me to stay. Okay, some bad shit's going on, right? I knew it. I was fucking right. I knew it. So I get all my shit. And I'm leaving the house. I pack up my stuff and I take it to her house. And, which was weird because, I'm thinking that she's probably going to want to get back up with me. And I'm not going to lie, I even tried to. And it was like almost like she didn't want to. But yet she wanted me over there so bad. And so in my head, I'm like, she'd probably either set me up with the police so I can be the one to take the okie doke, or either she's set me up for something bad to happen to me. So what if she's the one that's, set me up, and the whole time she's the one doing all this shit and wanting me to go over there to get me away. And I'm thinking this in my head, and I don't tell her this or anybody there. And it's all her friends are there, right? And these motherfuckers, if they ain't goddamn weird and fucking, this shit don't just make sense. I mean, I know they got their own thing going on, but I mean, I don't know. All I know is, okay, tell me if this wouldn't weird you out. I'm at home, or I'm at her house, right? And I mean, she already knows I've been wigging out and stuff. So don't make the shit worse. You see somebody wigging out, don't push them, because this is what's gonna happen. When you push somebody, they're gonna end up doing something stupid. I mean, if you make them think, if you think it's funny or something, that shit's not funny, man. That shit's not cool. So I'm at her house and I'm sitting at her table and whatnot, and I'm telling her, look, this is what's going on. I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm wigging out, man. Don't have me wig out on fucking friends. When I snap on them, I'm gonna snap, and there's no going back. And she's like, well, no, blah blah blah. Well, then her friend walks in the door. Don't even knock or anything. He just walks in, big dude, big white dude, and he's like, well, first they started talking about trading cars and shit. I'm going to trade my Mustang for your Corvette. And I'm looking at both these motherfuckers. What are they talking about? Ain't none of these motherfuckers even got a car in the driveway. what the fuck are you really talking about? You're talking about some coded shit like I'm a dumbass, like I don't know that. But what? And then he pulls out his knife, flips it open. He's like, just let me do it real quick. Just let me do it real quick. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? So I flip out my knife in my pocket. I mean, I'm just ready to go now. But I'm telling myself, I'm like, maybe you're tripping, Zach. Maybe you're fucking tripping. Okay, well, she's got another friend. This is this butch white girl sitting in a goddamn chair on that side, and while my ex is just sitting there, she's just sitting there smiling. No, don't. And this butch girl sitting in the goddamn chair beside her, putting on fucking rubber gloves. I'm like, what the fuck is that? No, you got it. You're not tripping, man. They're about to fucking do something. So I don't know whether to pull this fucking knife out or not. I still got it flipped open in my pocket. I don't think they know it at the time. They could, I don't know. But, so I'm like, man, maybe you're tripping. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Because you don't want to go to fucking prison the rest of your life because, you know, you're wrong. So, and the next thing, his mood just changed just like that. He breaks out a goddamn bag now, breaking out in lines. Oh, like, hey, who wants some? I'm like, what the fuck is really going on? I mean, how does the mood just suddenly just change? Like, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, and I didn't want to act no normal, so I was like, yep, I'll do one, okay, and trying to act normal and shit, you know, still watching them even when I'm going down and hitting the line. I'm still watching them. Well, then, you know, they wig out, because I didn't go to work that night, because it's like, they were trying to, like, follow my moves and shit, I felt like, so I called out of fucking work. I didn't go. Right, because I wanted to see if it would really fuck with them, and it did. Boy, they wigged out. Well, you know, you gotta go to work. I had this motherfucker that don't even know me calling my job for me, saying I got stung by a bee, and I didn't ask him to. I was like, why the fuck would you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? I mean, just some weird fucking shit that had nothing to do with it. Why? I mean, that shit didn't make any fucking sense, man. It's just because they wanted me, like, they thought I was leaving that night, and I don't know what the fuck they had planned, but it fucked it up. Well, anyhow, they go across the street to their other friends, and they insist I come. Well, I go over there, and they're just all acting weird, and there's these big motherfuckers over there, and they're just, I know when they're acting weird, they're goddamn acting weird. When you got one girl was there that she kind of liked me and whatnot, and she's in tears, crying. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? And now in my head it's all playing out. They're goddamn gonna get done. They're gonna kill me out here. I don't know why they're gonna kill me, but they're gonna goddamn kill me. Maybe they think I'm goddamn someone I'm not, or I don't fucking know, man. So I'm thinking these motherfuckers gonna kill me, right? So, well, we're about to go walk to her house, and when I do, I notice we're right across the street, you know, all the goddamn lights. Somebody done goddamn took out the goddamn street lights. You can't see shit. Everything's pitch black. And it's like, oh, hell nah. They done that shit on purpose. I could be wrong, man. But I'm like, hell nah. So, oh, fuck. I take off, boy. I'm gone. Boom. I'm gone, right? I ran so fucking fast, I ran out of my fucking shoes. And when I did, I hit the pavement head first. And then I'm getting up off the ground, right? And here they come, all 6 of them running after me. I'm like, what the fuck? They're really chasing me. Say, calm down, come back. I'm like, oh, hell nah. I'm gone, boom, start running again, right? Well, I get behind a house, you know. Finally, I got to catch my breath. I've lost them. And then I see them all. They got like half the goddamn neighborhood out there searching and looking for me and shit, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? People I didn't even know that they talked to looking around for me and shit. And I'm in the dark. I'm like, this can't fucking be. What the fuck did I get myself into for real, right? Well, oh, goddamn, long story short, boy, one of them see me and I start taking off again. Boom, gone. And so I run behind this house, right? It's got a light on it. It's a light. I'm out of breath, man. I can't run no more further, man. These motherfuckers are really after me. Well, I see this light. And look, I'm starting to fade out, right? I'm starting to faint. Whatever the fuck they gave me, it felt like, they gave me some more extra shit, but I started fucking like fainting. I was like, oh hell no, I'm not about to go out like this. That way my body's laying on the ground and they can just do whatever to me. Fuck no. I seen a light in the window of a house. So what do? I run to the light, that way I can defend myself. I don't go knocking on the window, none of that bullshit. I straight up fucking just haul ass and jump through that motherfucker. Right through the window, bust through. Now there's people inside, right? Laying on the bed. It was like in a movie and shit. It was pretty awesome, I must say. But, yeah, I jumped through the window. I'm like, as soon as I bust through that window, I land on a table. And that's shit you not, I swear to God, you can ask the officers. They all talk about that shit. So, when I hit the fucking table, I did a little roll, and I pulled out my knife in my pocket. I probably shouldn't say that, but I pulled out my knife, and there's these two people laying in bed, right? Well, they're laying in bed, sleeping and whatnot, and I guess I woke them up. I don't know, the light was on, but I told them, I said, look, and they looked scared to death. I said, look, y'all, I'm just passing through, okay? I said, I'm not here to hurt y'all or anything. I'm just trying to get, just passing through, that's it. And these people look at me like, they jump out of bed, haul ass, and leave out the room, right? Well, I'm sitting there waiting for somebody's head to pop in that fucking window that I just jumped through. Because I can hear people outside, so I'm just waiting for somebody's head to pop through. And it's good, probably 30 seconds, and I'm just sitting there. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? I just jumped through somebody's window. They just ran out, and there's no telling who they went to go get. The cops come in or something, they're going to probably shoot my ass, right? So I run to the next room, and it's a bathroom, and I close the door, and I put I'm just trying to get, to where I can defend myself, and then I'm like, well, god damn, I gotta leave. I'm gonna end up getting shot, man. So I leave out the bathroom, and I walk out the front door. Well, these people are in their car, okay? They're in their fucking car with the car started on the phone, and I walk up to the car door. I was like, look, y'all, I just want to let you know, I apologize about the window and everything. Like I said, I was just passing through. These motherfuckers, because they're still outside, so they keep fucking following me, and they won't leave me the fuck alone. I wasn't here to hurt y'all. That knife wasn't for y'all. It was for these motherfuckers right here. And they kept following me. Well, I told them, I said, y'all, get the fuck back. Leave me the fuck alone. And the only one that could come up to me was my ex at the time. And she made it up to me. She's like, Zach, and the other ones just fucking they stopped fucking with me. And she's like, Zach, what the fuck's going on? What are you doing? I was like, I told you and your friends to just leave me the fuck alone. Get the fuck away from me, I said, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. This is what she's saying. Now, here comes the cops. Police driving by. Oh, God. So they come, and I'm just standing there. I didn't run none of that bullshit. Hell, I'm too tired to run by now. And they fucking stopped me, and they were like, oh, you're the one that ran through the window? Blah, blah, put me in handcuffs. Now, when they started putting me in handcuffs, I started fucking fighting with them and shit. They wanted to poke it. Oh, the ambulance came and shit. This dude, and they wanted to put what was it? The little things you put on your fingers to check your heart rate or what. I wasn't having that. I thought it was something gonna shock me and I was gonna fucking die. I thought it was gonna shock me and they're gonna kill me, and that was the way they could do it. I was like, oh hell no, you're not putting that on my finger. The officer said, yeah, we are. I said, the fuck if you are? Nah, ain't none of y'all putting that shit on my finger, bet. There's about 10 of them trying to hold me down to put it down. Put that on my finger. Didn't get on my finger, not once, but they picked me up on the ground, picked me up, slammed me on the pavement. Now, I'm in handcuffs, too. It's pretty fucked up. Put me in a cop car. They put me in the cop car. I said, all right, I got something for you now. And so I'm starting to fucking kick the windows and shit. I'm about to bust this motherfucker out. It had me goddamn pissed off by then. So the other officer rolled down the windows. They're like, look, and there's still like bars on there, but they rolled their window so I wouldn't break it. And he said, hurry up, you get him goddamn to the police station right now. Well, they took me to the police station hauling ass. I didn't even know you're allowed to do that. He was going about 100 and something. So they take me down to the police station, right? And, yeah, that's the end of that story pretty much. Except for I gave them goddamn hell all the way through that police station. Even one of the officers, she seen me about, she's the only one that I would let come close to me. None of them other motherfuckers I'd let touch me. I just seemed like evil, it felt like. Just evil from them all, for her. and she was more like of a almost kind of like a butchy type girl, but not really. Like, she's probably she's sweet as fuck though. She's nice. She see me a few days later. She said, "What happened to you?" She was like, "You're just, what were you on? Because there's something, whatever you're on, your muscles just popped out. It was like some shit that I seen in a movie." She's like, I was like, "Hell yeah, I like that shit." But I mean, that just goes to show how fucked up that shit fucks with your mind. And you got people out there that want to fuck with your head, thinking it's either funny or what games. I don't know what games they're trying to play. Maybe they're just playing games with me. Maybe they were gonna try to really kill me. Who fucking knows? But I'm just glad I didn't really find out what was really going on. I mean, I don't know, it's crazy. In that area, that's not a good area. I mean, that's a lot of cartel and a lot of shit. People, that's where a lot of drugs go through. So maybe I was like fucking with people I didn't even know and how they were, Hell, maybe they could have been serial killers. Who knows, man? But I know I ain't fucking stupid. I know I ain't crazy. Well, okay, I'm crazy, but, I mean, I'm not ignorant crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know when a motherfucker's gonna try to... They're plotting. When somebody's plotting on you, they're plotting. And they were fucking plotting. They just didn't plot good enough. But, yeah. Anyhow, I just wanted to share that story, That was how I caught all my charges. So really, because when I got arrested, I didn't... I could have played that card and told them everything that was really going on. But I didn't. Instead, I didn't. I kept my mouth shut. And I felt like I went, because really, who knows if they were, I probably would have got, I definitely know, because snitches get stitches for one thing, and I know in prison, if you have never been, look, just because you're going to prison don't mean you're safe. You can be in another fucking prison for $200 get somebody's teeth fucking kicked in real quick. I mean, it's not hard to get a hold of somebody in a prison. Not hard at all. And I'm not one of the type. Fuck, I'm already locked up. I ain't about to get locked up in PC and do my time. I don't do that shit. But I just wanted to share that story, because it was kind of fucked up. Because really, I was a victim, and I catch all these goddamn charges, And this was in Calhoun, Georgia. So now, when I moved back here to... Because I seen in some of the comments, somebody said, well, why don't you move like Kurt did? Well, that's really why I moved back to North Carolina, to get away from all that bullshit and people. But as an addict, I know I'll go in a goddamn Walmart and I can find any fucking drug I want to. I just have the street smart like that, I guess. I can, pretty much get anything. Wherever I go, I can get drugs without a problem. It's just got to be me not wanting it. You know what I mean? Choosing not to, choosing to have something better to do with my time, at the time. And it's hard right now not having my daughter, because that was the main reason that kept me. Even when I did use drugs, I did it. I like to say I was irresponsible at being responsible. No, I was responsible at being irresponsible. That's it. Yeah, like, if I went and got high or something, I didn't bring that shit around her. I have drugs on me and fucking needles laying around, no shit like that. No. I didn't even shoot up, but even if I did, I don't have no pipes, no shit like that. No. No. I even have a rock that reminds me of her. That you'd put a key in and whatnot. I used to put my shit in there, leave it in it, it would be outside and whatnot, and hide in the bushes and shit. That I always remember, like, if I had something on me, it reminded me of her, because I knew if she was home, I would go put my shit, whatever I had, in that goddamn rock and go hide it every day when I came home. So, yeah, responsible at being irresponsible. Anyhow, I wanted to share that story with y'all. I thought it's kind of crazy how drugs can make you fucking think. And if I wasn't high, I would have never caught them charges. And I went ahead and stuck with them charges. And ate, went to prison for it and shit too. And it just, when really I could have just got out of that shit, and it sucks, man. I didn't deserve to get hit with them charges, but it's fair. I could have lost my life that night. I could have been dead, And I'm just lucky to be alive now. Lucky to be blessed with the family that I got now. You know. And I love you guys, and thank y'all for the positive comments and get me through this day. Have a good night, okay?